Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to catch up with Chris and his DIY infinity hot tub build in Utah, USA. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so I'm super excited to share with you this journey that Chris took. Chris from Utah and his DIY infinity hot tub. So he's got a brand new finished hot tub with a double infinity edge. It's absolutely fantastic. And in this video, we're going to go through and look at the different stages of his build. He's been very kind enough to send me a whole bunch of pictures, and you'll see these scrolling through behind me as I talk through this video. Now, before we get going, always a great opportunity for me to say, please do subscribe to the channel. It just gives me loads of motivation to keep making these videos. Hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, a whole bunch of shorts, and everything on this channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. All right, so with that out the way, let's take a look at where it all started for Chris. So this was Chris's backyard when he got in touch with me, and what Chris actually wanted me to do was design the plumbing layout to match a infinity design that he'd put together himself. It was a pretty cool design. It had a dual infinity edge, which is kind of coming into a point off 2 sides. Over those edges, there's then a couple of water troughs to actually catch the water that then allows it to run down into a balance tank, and then it gets drawn in from there back into the tub and the process starts again. So Chris knew exactly what he wanted to do in terms of the construction and the layout, but what he needed some help with was the plumbing. So that was very much my role, and I gladly did it for him. So, as with any DIY hot tub project, there's normally a hole involved, and as you can see behind me, there was in Chris's project as well. So he had some digging to do to get going and create that space for that in-ground infinity hot tub. With the hole dug, the next stage was, of course, to put in the rebar, form up for the base. So it's a nice solid base. He's got a crushed rock aggregate underneath. He's lifted the rebar off the ground. He's got the forms there ready so he can pour his concrete directly in. That rebar then sits in the middle of the base. It gives you a nice, strong slab to actually build onto. So Chris wasn't forming everything in one go. He built the base first, and that would then followed by, as you can see behind me, the walls of the hot tub. So this is a poured form. So what you may just be able to make out on the image behind me is that he's already put the pipes through the forms going into the hot tub. So he's got some plumbing in there. We haven't got any up close pictures. These are the sort of distant pictures that he took for me, but there is definitely plumbing in there because once you've poured your concrete, you can't get to it. So he needed to make sure that that was in place before he poured his concrete. Now there's a few more shots of the plumbing that you can see behind me as I'm cycling through. So really the difference with an infinity hot tub versus a normal hot tub is where the water is pulled from. So with an infinity hot tub, you need to be able to pull the water from a balance tank or a trough and deliver it back into the hot tub via the jets. So the way it works is the water's filled up to the level, somebody gets in, it overflows, and that water needs to be captured, and it's captured in a trough or a balance tank. It then needs to be sucked through the pump to be delivered back into the hot tub, and that's normally done on the circulation system rather than the jets. The jets tend to sit independently so that you can just concentrate on nice, powerful, bubbly jets, and you don't need to worry about the water being collected from the balance tank or anything like that. So that's normally the role of the circulation pump. And that was exactly the layout that I put together for Chris and his dual edge infinity hot tub. Now for Chris, the next stage was to dig another hole for his control room. And as you can see behind me, you've got to size up the parts as well. So along with the plumbing design, I actually supplied all the parts to Chris as well. And I just made sure that he knew that he was going to get all of the correct parts that matched the design, and that just makes life a lot easier. That's definitely one of the things that I can help you with if you're looking to do a similar project. If you are, obviously hit me up in the comments or get in touch via builderhottub.com. with the control room underway, Chris's next stage was to start some of the landscaping, and as you can see behind me, he started to put in the area for the decking, and it's a very nice sort of swirl decking design, very contemporary, very, very nice looking indeed. And after that, he started to concentrate on the waterproofing, then the tiles. Again, it's the same process that all of us DIYers follow when we're building hot tubs. It's no different for an infinity tub. You've still got a waterproof, you've still got to tile up. I mean, you can paint, but it's always better to tile, in my opinion. If you're going to go to the effort to build one of these, then you might as well get the best possible finish that you can. And I believe those are mosaic tiles, and that gives you a fantastic looking hot tub. So where did he end up? Well, check this. I mean, how good does this look? I mean, this is definitely one of the best looking DIY hot tubs that I've seen so far. Chris, you've done an absolute fantastic job with your build. I know you and the family have been in it 3 or 4 times a week, as you messaged me earlier this week to say. So absolutely fantastic, really well done. You've got a beautiful hot tub there. So can I help you with your DIY hot tub, whether it's an infinity tub or a normal one? Then please do get in touch, hit me up in the comments, or get in touch via buildahottub.com. Always happy to hear from you. I hope you found this short video on Chris's DIY hot tub journey useful. If you have, give me a like. As always, I appreciate the view. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.